BNP is hatching conspiracies and Awami League is working for the people. They will judge the work, says Ubaidul Qadir. The two militants escaped through the breach of weakness, says Home Minister, to investigating committee formed to identify the responsible. Bangladesh starts sending workers to Malaysia at zero migration cost in the plantation sector from today. Fast phrase, 30 workers left. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to MyTV News. I am Farhani Yasmin with you in the newsroom today watching headlines. Now the details. BNP is hatching conspiracies and Awami League will respond to it through its work for the country people, says Awami League General Secretary Ubaidul Qadir. He said this while joining the triennial conference of Noakhali Shoulder and Municipal Awami League virtually. Ubaidul Qadir said that there is no use in intimidating Awami League with a movement because Awami League has came to power through a movement. BNP is able to hold a rally because of the government's support, says Information and Broadcasting Minister Dr. Hassan Mahmood. He also said the government will take action if the party tries to hold a rally in Noya Poltron for the purpose of creating chaos. He said this to reporters in the Secretariat today. He said that they have already spread violence in various places in the name of the rally. The Information Minister said that BNP Jamaat is the main sponsor of the militants in the country. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina had her eyes checked up like a general patient after buying a Taka 10-out ticket at the National Institute of Ophthalmology and Hospital today. The head of government, he had been to the hospital at Sher Bangla Nagar at 8 a.m. She received eye treatment from the hospital regularly. On her arrival, director of the hospital, Professor Dr. Ghulam Mustafa, also an eye specialist, received the Prime Minister, said a release of the Prime Minister press wing. The Prime Minister also exchanged greetings with the nurses, patients and their relatives who came for treatment at the hospital, inquired about the treatment of other patients and took pictures with them. The militants who escaped had a plan for a long time, says Home Minister Asadujaman Khan Kamal. It is true that they have run out through the breach of weakness. Meanwhile, two investigation committees have been formed to find out who created this weakness and who are responsible for the negligence. In the morning at the Kashimpur chair in the Gazipur, he attended the swearing-in and closing parade of the 6th batch of prison guards and said this in responses to questions from journalists. Abdullah Al-Masud Chaudhry Hussain, Secretary of Security Service Department of Ministry of Home Affairs, Inspector General of Prisons Brigadier General ASM Anisul Haq, also present among others. The High Court suspended an order that had asked Jatiya Party Chairman G.M. Kadir to refrain from party activities. A High Court bench of Justice Sheikh Abdul Awal issued a ruling in this regard today. Lawyer Sheikh Muhammad Shirajul Islam represented G.M. Kadir in the court. On October 4, Jatiya Party expelled leader and former MP J.R. Haq Mritha filed a case seeking an order refraining G.M. Kadir from party activities. In view of the plaintiff application, the First Joint District Judge Court of Dhaka ordered a temporary ban on all party activities of G.M. Kadir on 31st October. Bangladesh starts sending workers to Malaysia at zero migration cost in the plantation sector from today. The first batch of 30 workers will go to the Southeast Asian country with jobs. The workers will be sent through the Bangladesh Overseas Employment and Services Limited (BOESL), the only state-backed recruitment agency. Malaysia will hire 10,000 Bangladeshi workers for its plantation sector with BOESL with a view to ensure safe and orderly migration. Besides, they have received a demand order for an estimated 1,000 workers who will also go to the job destination country gradually. Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan (TTP) announced the cancellation of the ceasefire agreement signed with the government last June. TTP fighters have also publicly announced that there will be a planned attack across Pakistan on Monday. The Radical Party made this announcement 2 days after Imran Khan's much-discussed long march was cancelled due to fear of terror attack. Although Taliban of Afghanistan has no direct connection with the TTP, the group is guided by the same ideology. Since 2007, TTP has carried out violent attacks in various parts of Pakistan. Hundreds of people lost their lives in these attacks. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak has commented that the so-called golden age of the United Kingdom's relationship with China is over. He made this comment in his first speech on foreign policy after assuming office as a Prime Minister. The British media BBC reported this information today. In the speech, he also promised to develop the UK's position towards the Asian superpower China. According to Sunak, the close economic relationship with China in a previous decade, especially under David Cameron, is genuine, but the relation between London and Beijing have deteriorated since Cameron's resignation. We are about to end the headlines once again. BNP is hatching conspiracies and Awami League is working for the people. They will choose the work, says Zubair Qadir. The two militants caved to the breach of weakness, says Home Minister, to investigation committee formed to identify the responsible. Bangladesh starts sending workers to Malaysia at zero migration cost in the plantation sector from today. Fast phase 30 workers left. Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan has announced the cancellation of a ceasefire agreement with the government, threatens new attacks. Iran and US to take it to the field in the World Cup football match tonight. Brazil beats Switzerland to reach last 16. Thanks for being with us. To join with MyTV News on YouTube/MyTV News. To watch all our programs, YouTube/MyTV Bangla, Facebook/MyTV Bangla. Our next bulletin will be telecast 7:30 p.m. Stay connected and Allah Hafiz.